Good morning, guys! So, today we're gonna be solving this equation. So, if x plus 1 is equals to x4 minus 1 over x cubed minus 1 and we put it in a radical sign, then x squared plus x plus 2 is equals to... Okay, so we need to find what's the answer for this equation. Okay? So, first things first, we have a radical sign here. So, let us try to remove it from this equation. Okay, so, how to do it? We're gonna square the both sides. Okay, so we will have x plus 1 squared is equals to x4 minus 1 all over x cubed minus 1. Okay? So this equation is the only equation that we can manipulate. So let us manipulate this equation. So in the numerator, we can see that both sides are perfect squares. So we can actually write it like this. So this equation will now become x squared plus 1 times x minus 1, x squared minus 1. And the numerator, these are the difference between two cubes. So x cubed and 1. Okay, so these are perfect cubes also. So we can write the equation like this. So this is now x minus 1 times x squared plus x plus 1. Okay? The other thing we can manipulate is this equation. So this will now become x squared plus 1. So this equation will now become x minus 1 times x plus 1. Because this is the difference between two perfect squares. So x squared and 1. So we can write it as x minus 1 times x plus 1. And just copy the denominator. We have x minus 1 times x squared plus x plus 1. So what we do next, we see here that these two are the same, so we can cancel it. So the remaining equation is now x squared plus 1 times x plus 1 all over x squared plus x plus 1. Okay, so we copy this equation here. So we replace this equation here. So we will have x plus 1 squared is equals to x squared plus 1 times x plus 1 all over x squared plus x plus 1. So what can we do next? So this equation here, the x plus 1 is also in the numerator and this one is also in the numerator. So we can cancel this part here and reduce this exponent to 1. So this will now become x plus 1 is equals to x squared plus 1 all over x squared plus x plus 1. And this is the tricky part, guys, okay? This will be the tricky part. So what we can actually do here is that we can actually plus an x and minus an x. Because this can also be equal to 0. So we are not breaking any rules of mathematics here. So therefore, we can actually cancel this part here. So this will become x plus 1. But we still have the negative x. So we can only cancel it here. So we have 1. But we have minus x all over x squared plus x plus 1. Okay? So we're still not breaking any rules here. Okay? Because we also didn't neglect the negative x. So we cancel 1, we cancel positive 1 because they are both positive. So we will have x is equals to negative x all over x squared plus x plus 1. But then, both of the x in both sides are in the numerator. So we can actually divide the both sides by x, 1 over x. You can cancel. So this will become 1 is equals to negative 1 over x squared plus x plus 1. So we multiply this equation to 1, so we will have x squared plus x plus 1 is equals to negative 1. But what we are looking for is x squared plus x plus 2. So what we can do, what can we do to replace this 1 to 2? So we add 1 in both sides, so this is now plus 1 here. So this will become 0. So the final answer is now x squared plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. Sorry, 2. 2 equals to 0. So we already find what is x squared plus x plus 2 is equals to 0. So this is your final answer. That is all. Thank you.